And then let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart. Feet facing comfortably forward. Knees relaxed, just slightly bent. Bring the hips forward just a little bit so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in a bit. Breathe in and out through the nose. And as you breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. We pause, and then with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out. And then we pause again before the next inhalation. Let the shoulders drop down and come slightly forward, bringing the arms around in front of you. Just continue nice, deep abdominal breathing in and out through the nose. Begin to feel and become aware of your feet making contact with the ground. Dig the toes in a little bit. Feel that connection all the way to the center of the earth. You feel the earth rising up to support you, to merge with you. Let's take a nice deep breath. Lift your your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And then blow out through the mouth as you let them drop down. And all the way, let them keep dropping, keep dropping, keep dropping. Again. One more time. Now in the animal frolics, the bear is associated with the winter. We're going to do a couple of bear moves today. Let's start with a very simple one, where you just feel like you're a real big bear and you're just kind of lumbering through the forest, changing the weight on your legs just a little bit, more out of the hips and the waist. Let your shoulders drop down and come around. Good. Step out with your left foot. I'll marry you. Bring that left arm around and then the right arm around. This time we're really going to move things as we walk through the forest. Feel like this great big bear. Give me some bear claws. not the kind you eat. You can get those later. Couple more. Good. Last one. Step back and switch right foot forward. And again, just back and forth. Rotating the hips, the shoulders. Good. Slow it down. One more. And come back to center. Let's do some nice big shoulder rolls. So we're going to keep the arms straight throughout, not without locking in the elbow. And we're going to turn the palms, the thumbs, however you want to look at it, in and out. So as I rotate my thumbs back, that pulls the shoulders back. I'm then going to lift the shoulders, rotate the hands so the thumbs come in and bring them forward. So I'm making a nice big circle here, turning the entire arm, not just from the wrist. Coming up the back, over, down the front. One more time, and then we're going to reverse direction. So we're going to come up the front, really open that chest, and then push the shoulder blades together and then drop down. One more time around and relax. Let's alternate the shoulders. So we're just going to move them forward one at a time, alternating, letting the arms just kind of hang. So we're not lifting from the arms. The arms are just along for the ride. And back. And slow it down, come to a stop. Good. As we breathe in and out through the nose, as we breathe in, we're bringing the energy up through the bottom of the feet, up the legs. Then the hands float up with that energy as you come up the body. Palms face each other as you come up over the head. Lean to the left And feel that stretch all the way down the rib cage, all down the side of your body. Try not to lean. Keep the hips in the same position so that you get much more stretch out of here rather than pushing everything aside. We'll do the opposite in a moment. For now, just feel that stretch. And just breathe in and out. You feel constricted with your breathing. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. It means you need to purge, you need to clear the energy. Good. Come back to the center. Relax for a second. And now go to the right. Just slowly let everything unwind. Relax into it. Stretch it out. And come back to center. And you're going to turn from the waist to the right, to the left. Come around as far as comfortable. With all of these postures, you never ever want to feel any pain or discomfort. Little muscle tension is fine, but that's it. Always back off and stay within your comfort zone. Come back to the center. Turn to the right. Just feel that whole stretch. Now a little more towards the back as we turn. Good. Come back to center. Now we're going to put it all together. So just go down, relax. Bending and twisting like bamboo. So we breathe in, go all the way up. Breathe out, turn to the left. Breathe in, come back to the center. Pausing between each. Breathe out, go to the right. Breathe in, back to center. Breathe out. Lean to the left. Back to center. Lean to the right. Back to the center. And sweep down. So I changed the order a little bit accidentally, doesn't matter. So this time I'm going to do it the right way. So come up. Lean first to the left. Come back to center. Lean to the right. Back to center. Turn to the left. Back to center. Turn to the right. Back to the center. Sweep down. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Good. Keep the hands down low for a moment. Palms facing towards the back. And we're just going to look over one shoulder as far as you can as you rotate the thumbs as far as comfortable. And then come back to center. And then look over the opposite shoulder. as you rotate your hands back to center. Wise owl looks back. Breathe out as you look back. Breathe in as you come back to center. One more time each side. And relax. Place your hands however it's comfortable, fingers facing towards the ground, palms together. You can have it down low if you can't lift. Just bring them as high as you can comfortably. Let the elbows come back a bit. So you're in this kind of stance. Don't push forward with the hips. Stand nice and tall. Bring the hips actually slightly forward so the tailbone points towards the floor. And drop the chin to the chest. Breathe out. Breathe in, bring the ear towards the left shoulder. Bring the chin up just a little bit and just let it hang there for a moment. Try not to lean. Try to stand nice and tall and just let the head approach that shoulder. Drop the chin to the chest. And then bring it around to the right shoulder. Lift the chin, put the ear to the right shoulder as best you can. Chin to the chest. And just let the head hang. Go ahead and drop your hands down. Come back to Wuji. Bring the hands up. Actually, bring the hands up to the center of the body. So we're breathing in, we're bringing the hands up the center of the body, and then we're going to come over to the left shoulder, palms facing the head. You're going to look at that outer palm. As you breathe out, the palms turn away and push with the heels of your hand, pulling the fingers back slightly as you look over your right shoulder, looking at the horizon. Breathe in, turn back and look at that palm, outer palm coming back at you. Pause. Breathe out. Look away and push away. Dragon spreads its tail. Nice and slow and easy. Make sure you're leading with the heels of your hands. Both hands push out. If I lead with my fingers, notice my elbow locks out and I have no tension on this arm. So I really want to push with the heel where you can really feel that tension in the arm without locking out the elbow. Last one. You got to look over your shoulder. Some of you are looking at me the entire time. You've got to look away and push away to get that real stretch. If you're keeping your head forward, you're not getting the advantage. There we go. Let's do it one more time. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, bring the hands all the way to the center of the body, push the energy down, clearing the energy that we no longer need, no longer serves us. Bring fresh energy up as you breathe in and bring the hands over to the right shoulder. And now we switch. We look over the left shoulder as we push away and look away. Breathe in, look at that palm coming at you. Breathe out, look to the horizon on the opposite side. One more time. Bring it in. Push it out. Bring it all the way now into the chest and down. Good. Chin tucks. We're going to keep the chin on a nice flat plane here. So we're going to just push forward and then tuck it in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Lead with the chin, keep it along the same flat plane. We're going to change planes in a moment. One more time, both ways. Out. In. Relax. Good. Golden cock pecs, grain of rice. So again, we're going to lead from the chin. We're going to be careful not to let the head come back and compress the vertebra back here. So we're going to lead, first go forward and up with the chin, feeling the stretch all on the front of the neck. Then come back to neutral. Then chin goes down and forward, feeling the stretch all along the back of the neck. So we breathe in back to neutral. Breathe out, we go up. Breathe in. Breathe out, down. One more time each. And relax. Good. Go back to Wuji stance or even a little wider, just so you feel nice and stable and grounded. Bring your hands up. And just turn gently side to side. Get a little further around each time. Breathe into the center. Breathe out as you twist. Bear turning or bear twisting. One more each side. And then leave your hands up. Good. So this is now bear pushing back. So as we come across, we're going to turn and push this hand out and push back. Then bring it back to the position and push the opposite side. Again, breathing into the center, breathing out as we go to the sides. Last one each side. Good, and relax. Shake out the shoulders. Step out with your left foot. Turn the heel of the right foot in just a little bit so you got this nice stable stance here. Imagine you're reaching down, grabbing something, pulling it up the body. As you pull it up the body, go wide, lean back, push the shoulder blades together, let the arms come up and around, come to the top of the head, and then we lean forward, shifting our weight forward, pulling it back. We breathe in as we come up the body. Breathe out as we go down. Bear stretching. One more time. And down. Good. So let's do a very simple bear walking. We're going to kind of leave the legs stiff, the body stiff, and we're just going to go side, side. Feel like a big lumbering bear. Feel the vibrations coming up, the soles of the feet, the legs, the hips, spinal cord, the ribs, right up into the head. And one more time each side. And come back to flat. Good. So the next one we're going to do is bear leaning on a wall. We're going to alternate sides. So we're going to push our left foot out and turn and push, then come back in and then come back to center. Then go to the right, push, come back to center. So as we push out, we put the heel out first. Then as we lean forward, we put the entire foot on the ground. And then we come back, and as we lift, the heel comes off the ground last. So imagine you're pushing up and leaning on this wall. and then relaxing back. One more time each side. And back to center. So this time you're going to put your right foot out. And we're going to do bear stretching again. Last time we did bear stretching with the left leg out. This time we do it with the right leg out. So again, you just drop down. Imagine you're picking something up. Bring it up. And a nice big stretch here. Shoulder blades come together. And then arms come up and down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. One more time. And down. Good. This next one is fun. Bear growling. So it's kind of the same movement, except we're going to go circular in front of us. So we're going to come down. Let's move to the left as we pick that up over the head, slightly leaning back, and then breathe out, growl as you go down. So let's breathe in. One more time around, then we'll go opposite direction. And then switch. So we push our hips forward as we come up, and then the hips go back just a bit as we go down. We're getting a nice arch in the back. One more time. And come up and relax. Good. So the next one, we're going to take our hands, put them palms up in front of the lower dantian. And then we're going to turn to the side. Let's go to the left side like we're offering a platter. Breathe in, come back. Breathe out as you offer. It's called bear offering. One more time each side. Come back to the center. Let's do a nice big rotation of the arms. As you breathe in, come all the way up. Nice and high. And then just float down. Keep a flat back until you get to the very end, and then go ahead and just let everything relax. Each time you breathe out, see if you can get a little closer to the floor. Just let everything relax, especially the head, the neck, the shoulders, the arms. The only place you're going to feel any tension is in the back of the legs. Let everything else just hang and relax. Let's go into full body flow. So one hand grabs the other hand, doesn't matter which. As you breathe in, bend the knees, drop your buttocks down so you come into more of a sitting position. Then drive yourself up with your legs so you're not working with the lower back. The hands come right up the midline of the body, past the face, turn outward as they come up. Slight lean backward. And then we breathe out, we collapse down. Then after we pause, we breathe in, bending those knees, straightening up, and driving upward. Make sure to follow the hands with your eyes. So when they get all the way up here, you're looking up and back. Synchronize the movement. So as you're coming up, my hands don't change. They're coming up because my leg lifts them up, and then they can just continue to float upward and back. One more time. All the way up. Come back up to the chest and down. Good. Let's do a quick clearing to the lungs. So bring your feet fairly close together, because we're going to come up on our toes. You don't want too wide of a stance or too hard. If you're way out here, find that right spot. And as you breathe in, you're going to lift the energy up into the chest, rise up onto the toes. And then as you breathe out, settle back down. Just do that a couple of times. One more time. Good. Go back to a little wider stance, Wuji. Let's do the eagle. So we're going to, as we breathe in, imagine our wings opening up, palms facing up. They cross, and the back of the hands make contact. And for now, just stretch upward. And then turn palms down as you breathe out and go down. So we breathe in. A little extra stretch and then pause. Breathe out, down. Good. Now this time we're going to give a little wiggle when we get up top. So we're going to breathe in. Back of the hands cross. And then just kind of move side to side a little bit. So you're going up and side to side. And then breathe out as you come down. Last one. And down. Good. Bring your left hand up and allow the palm to face the top of the head. The right hand comes across the body. And we're just going to lean a little bit to the side from the waist. And as we start to go to the left, the hands switch position. Nice and slow, like kelp being pushed by the waves in the ocean. One more each side. Come back to center. Raise. So you have both hands now above your head. This is from the Shabasha set 1 that we've been practicing. Playing with the rainbow. So here the head doesn't move. It's all out of the shoulders. And then add the hips to it. So as you go to the side, lean. So go to the wider stance and lean. But keep the head in the center. Very good. Couple more. Nice and fluid. Last one. And good, and down. You're getting all the side to side movement. Let's do another twist. Let's do the dragon twist, which is very similar to what we're doing. But before we do that, let's have the palms face each other and see if we can grab hold of that energy that's coming out of our palms, concentrating it into a ball between our hands. As we breathe in, let the hands expand outward just a couple of inches. As you breathe out, they come back to the starting point. Try to relax the fingers and hands. The more relaxed they are, the more easily the energy can flow, the more likely you are to be able to feel it. And we're just kind of massaging the energy here. Building that ball of energy between your palms. Good. One more time. And then just hold that ball. Roll the ball over so your right hand is on top. Your left hand is going to continue to hold the ball. Let's go to a wider stance, sorry. The left hand holds the ball, it's going to kind of serve it up while the right hand comes up, palm up over the top of the head. And turn and look behind you as you serve it behind you. Then come back around to the front. Grab hold of that ball again with both hands. Turn it over, now putting it in your right hand and serving with your right. You can add an element to this by going down into the horse riding stance. Or actually it's a bit of a wider stance, not quite the horse riding stance, but almost. One more time. Come back to center. Good. So we're going to continue to do the same thing, but we're going to add another element to it, which turns it into what we call the leopard. So again, let's all start with the same position. The right hand's on top. We're going to come around and serve it up. Then the right hand, as we come back towards the side, so the arm is now out to your side, the right hand points towards your armpit. We drop down, the left arm comes up over the head and lean to the right. Then come around with the chi ball, turn it so it's the opposite, serve it around, arm comes to the armpit, the other one comes up over the head. Let's do that one more time each side. And down. Again, let's just kind of hang at the waist, leaving the legs wide apart. And just hang for a moment. Drop your buttocks down so you come into a seated position. You can even put your elbows on your thighs if you want, or your hands, and push straight up without using your lower back. Bring your feet fairly close together. As we breathe in, bringing down the heavens, we're gathering energy in the palms. We pause our breath, and then we breathe out as we push that energy down through the top of the head, down the torso, down the legs, all the way into the ground to be recycled. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Once again, breathe in. Last one. And finish with one palm over the other, just below your belly button at the lower dantian. Feel that energy coming out of your palm, filling the lower dantian with a brilliant, loving, warm white light. And just let your body relax as it rocks and sways, as that energy spirals down your legs and up your torso. Removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions, until every part of your body is aglow with energy. And allow that energy to expand beyond your physical body, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And as you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a nice deep breath in and hold on to those feelings throughout the day. Thank you.